Hello, viewers. Welcome in. Great to have you here with us on day 9 of the Indie Bundle for Palestinian Aid. Been a couple of weeks since we've done this, I think, so it's nice to get back to this programming. We've got, to start off with, we've got something that I'm particularly excited about. It's called, show you here. So this one is called Codemancer. Chapter 1, Once Upon a Hexagon. So this is a game sort of designed to teach 6 to 12-year-olds about coding. Apparently can be fun for grown-ups too. So I'm particularly excited about this one because I'm not a coder. I don't understand coding. I want to understand it better, but also not enough to like enroll in a course or dive into code at home and try to figure it out. And so I'm a wannabe hobbyist for coding, so this feels like something that's kind of perfect for me. So I'm excited to check it out. So I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Hi Kingdom, thank you for the lurk, appreciate it. I'm not gonna read out the whole thing, but I will read out the bulls and the highlights, whatever catches my eye. Codemancer is a non-violent, entertaining educational game designed to be inclusive and accessible to learners at any stage. Great. Gender neutral narrative, awesome. Codemancer specifically teaches sequential algorithms, debugging, function, arguments, scope, looping constructs, concurrent programming. I don't know what most of those mean, so fantastic. Sounds like this is for me. And teaches in general computational thinking, planning, problem solving, resilience. That sounds good for anybody to know. This one is great. Awesome. Your opinion counts for a lot, Kingdom. I know I'm in safe hands if you say that. A narrative inspired by popular works of young adult fantasy worlds such as Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, The Never-Ending Story, The Last Airbender, and many more. Awesome. Some of those are great inspirations. Gameplay that takes place in a hexagonal world, making it easy to estimate distances and angles by eye. Cool. Freeze time ability, so players can debug the programs they've written, potentially code their way out of a jam to learn from their mistakes. Nice. Availability for PC, Mac, iPad, and Android. Some more comments about accessibility and inclusivity. Gender neutral fantasy setting. Narrative backbone. Using a die instead of numerals to make it more accessible. Cool. No syntax errors. That's kind of nice. Thanks. I appreciate the lurk, Kingdom. Thanks a lot. Oh, let's do a little shout out for you before we begin. For those of you who don't know Kingdom, they're the ones who inspired me to actually do this indie bundle program that we do every Sunday, because they do something similar with the indie bundle for racial justice and equality. Codemancer uses open dyslexic font. Fantastic. The game is fully voiced, so reading is completely optional. Awesome. The language is designed to be accessible, but also translates easily to a variety of popular real-world programming languages, such as Python. Sweet. You're welcome, Kingdom. Appeals to many educational groups. Okay, I think we should just jump into this now. So, without further ado, Codemancer. Oh, pretty. Like the artwork on this title here. Once Upon a Hexagon. Have different languages available. Again, pretty nice. Full screen. Okay. New game. Enter name.
Aurora, wake up! It's your first day of wizard school.
Ooh, wizard school.
Come on, Rory Bean, we might be late if... You're already up.
I hardly slept. I was too excited.
Well, the first day of wizard school is the easiest. From what I hear, anyway. I'm proud of you, Aurora. You're gonna do great.
Welcome to Lovelace Academy.
Lovelace.
I'm Miss Hopper. And
Hey,
this
Miss
is
Hopper.
my familiar Waz.
And
Say
a
hello,
familiar.
Waz. Come with me and you'll choose your own familiar.
Awesome.
The Hyperhound attacks with a devastating howl wave. The Macrocat has a slash attack that slices through puppets.
Mm.
The Bitbeak unleashes a flock of energy gliders on her enemy. The Macrocat has a slash
Macrocat,
attack
of course.
that slices through the Hyperhound, the Bitbeak. The Macrocat has a slash attack.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Aurora.
Macrocat's not too.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm Bella.
hi,
All
Bella.
right, everyone, let's get started.
Cutie.
We're here at Lovelace Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Lesson 0.
Lesson 0 instead of 1.
Welcome
I like.
to the practice grounds. Press the Start rune to choose a command. Choose Jump to tell your familiar to jump forward. Fantastic! This spell is complete. Press and hold the cast button to cast the spell. Don't let go until the bar is full. Oh, excellent work.
Okay.
You know, Aurora, you don't have to ride on top of your familiar. Most Codemancers stay behind, where it's safe.
If she's not safe, I don't want to be safe either.
Once again, we always start with the Start rune.
Mm-hmm. Start rune.
You can add as many lines as you need.
So add 2 more jumps.
One
2
more.
more jump commands.
You're ready. Hold the cast button.
Jump.
We did it!
This looks familiar.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do the same thing over and over, instead of using many lines, you can adjust this number. Let's choose the number 3. Go ahead and cast your spell.
That's great!
The hexagonal shapes remind me of Catan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one looks higher than usual.
Way to go!
Cool.
Let's learn how to turn.
Mm-hmm.
First, add a jump rune.
Mm-hmm.
Then choose left to tell your familiar to turn left. Oh no, it should be turn and then jump. Press and hold this rune until the line pops out. Now you can drag the line up or drag the line left to delete it.
Cool. Right?
All right!
Okay. With
It
you
looks
so
like
far.
You're doing great out there. I hope it's okay I stayed around to watch.
Ah! Dad, go home. You're embarrassing me.
Now practice turning the other way. Choose right to tell your familiar to turn right. How many times should you turn?
Twice. Turn right twice and then jump. Nope. 3 times. Let's try that again. 2, 3.
We did it!
Now you try this one on your own.
Okay. Jump forward once. And then take a turn right once. Jump once. Turn left once. Then jump again.
We did it!
One, two, three. Jump 3 times. And then turn once, twice. Turn right twice. And then 1, 2, 3, 3 more jumps.
If things don't go exactly as planned, use this button to start again. Way to go.
Okay.
You're doing well with your familiar, Aurora. What will you call her?
Thought she already had a
She
name.
said her name is Bella.
Remarkable. Most Codemancers train for years before they hear their familiar's inner voice.
Just lucky, I guess.
I guess.
Looks like something's in your way. Let's use an attack rune to clear your path.
Cool. Oh.
Oh, great job.
Thank you.
Great job!
What's going on here?
You'll find your familiar can't jump up.
Right. Turn right once. Jump once. Turn left twice. Jump once.
You did it.
How does it feel when you're under a spell?
It used to feel bad, like I was watching myself. But now it's okay, because I trust you.
I trust you too.
Oh. Code Kitty.
There's an enemy puppet in your way.
That's a pencil. Interesting. So as two.
Those hearts show how many times you need to These hearts show how many attacks you can take.
Okay. So attack twice. Then jump forward once. Then turn right once. Jump again.
That's great! Miss Hopper, are puppets alive?
Alive? Certainly not. Puppets are made from scraps of magic by a wizard like me. They have no life of their own. They even fall apart if their creator falls asleep.
Good. That way I don't have to feel bad about smashing them.
Good thinking, Aurora. Okay. So take a right. Jump once. Take another right. Jump once. Take another right. Jump again.
We made it!
Imagine they'll eventually teach us how to keep track of code that are many lines long.
You had to redo steps last time, but there's a better way. To repeat a set of commands, use repeat.
Okay.
You can choose how many times the set of commands will be done. Let's choose the number 3.
1, 2, 3.
Commands to repeat go here, between repeat and stop.
This is stop, huh? So, turning right. So first she's gonna turn right and then jump. And so if this repeats 3, okay. Cool.
Great job!
Okay, so repeat 1, 2, I think 3 times. So first we turn right, then we attack twice. They all have 2 lives. Attack twice, and then we jump forward. And wow, it's your uncle, I think. Yep. Good work, Aurora.
We did it!
This is cool. I needed coding for kids. It's working for me. I've got to make sure you master the repeat rune. So let's start by selecting repeat. You need to do something 5 times to get to the target. So we change it to 5. Which commands will you repeat to get to the target? Okay, so just turn once, jump, jump, turn again, jump, jump, turn, jump, jump, turn, jump, jump. Okay, so turn right once, and then jump twice. And that should be it. Yeah. Sargon, when you're renaming the channel, play indies, don't talk.
Great job!
Sorry, I don't follow.
Dad, wasn't that amazing? Did you see that?
Oh, renaming the channel. Play indies, don't talk. Yeah, maybe I'll consider it. Are you today, Sargon? That wasn't that amazing. Did you see that?
Oh, I guess he went home.
Oh, you told him to, Aurora.
The puppets can move.
Okay.
Luckily, you have the power to freeze time. Try it.
Enjoying late Saturday night? That's nice to hear. Okay.
Excellent. Now let's get things moving again. Well done. Aren't time controls great?
Mm-hmm. So... jump forward once, attack twice, and turn right. Jump forward. This goes here. That should work, I think.
We did it!
Cool. Did you stream yesterday? Looked for your name, but it was on my active streams. No, I didn't stream
Move
yesterday.
And attack, just like you.
I usually take days off streaming on Fridays and Saturdays. So yeah, yesterday was my day off. It's gonna move and attack just like you,
See if you
okay?
can time your attacks to avoid being hit.
So it depends on when I execute, I guess. So now, jump forward, attack twice. Take a right, jump forward, take another right. So I might get hit by the time I end up there. So let's see what this does. See how the timing works. Attack, attack, jump, turn. Oh, I gotta do it in one. And then after that, we jump forward once, take a left, jump forward again. See if this is good enough. Although I started later than... Got hit once, it seems.
All right.
Not bad.
Remember, look for patterns and use your repeat rune.
You got it, Miss Hopper. Okay. So if I can avoid the attack, then I can just move on through without having to engage them. Playing Psychonauts 2 and loving it, but for some reason the game refuses to work with Twitch. Oh no, that sucks, man. Oh right, you were the one playing and I couldn't see it on screen. Right. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry to hear that, but great to hear that you're loving it. I really want to get into Psychonauts at some point. I haven't played the first one either, but it looks really awesome. And I love platformer adventures. Repeat. So, first we take a left, then we jump forward, then we take a right, then we jump forward, and then left, jump forward. Okay, so this repeats 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if they would just stop at the target. Let's see. Perfect timing. Oh, no, got hit.
Good work.
Can find your daddy?
What the fuck?
What? Who are you?
Your father has committed a heinous crime, which he will pay for when he reaches my fortress in the ice.
Huh?
Dad!
What the fuck was that? Why
Oh
did he...
no, some puppets are taking your father.
Oh no, Dad. Oh, there he is. Okay. Jump twice. Take a left and attack. Okay, so to coordinate that, so they turn, attack. Okay, so I should just start after they attack. This has mobile game vibes. Yeah, it totally does. I imagine it would work. Like, I mean, you know, it'll fit in nicely with a mobile interface also. Okay, so after that, we did the attack and then we jump forward twice. Do we attack the puppet? I guess we'll see what happens.
Aurora, your poor father. Hurry!
So I can't attack them. I just gotta move. Beat them to the target, I think. So that's the pattern. Yeah, okay. Jump forward twice. Take a left, attack once. And then again jumps forward twice. I don't think we repeat this. Let's restart. Jump forward 2 times. Take a left attack. Jump forward twice. Take a right. Jump forward twice. Take a left attack. Jump forward twice. Long line of code, but let's see. Seems we can't catch him, we can only chase him.
No, he's not. You can still get him back. I'd come with you, but
I have a school to
I
run.
don't think Waz is up for the journey.
Oh.
What was that thing that took my dad? It looked like a polar bear.
I have heard a polar bear rules in the north. I didn't believe it. He is a powerful Codemancer. You'll need to be one too if you want your father back.
Bella, I know we only met today, but will you help me save my dad?
Yeah, Bella looks solid.
I suppose I'll have to, since you're my familiar.
No, you are my familiar.
Whatever you say. Anyway, I'm in.
Yes,
Cool.
we can do this.
Take the portal to the docks when you are ready. Take some time to practice your skills. Whenever you're ready, the portal will take you where you need to go.
Sneeze, this is a great way to teach kids how to code. And me. It's a great way to teach me how to code. Okay, straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if I can repeat but alternate a command in the repeat loop. That's not a repeat loop. I thought it was a strategy game. Nope. I mean, yes, I guess we are applying a bit of strategy. But this game was primarily designed to teach 6 to 12-year-olds how to code or start to learn computational thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a left turn twice. Jump forward 5 times. Take a right twice. Maybe I should play this then. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Like, this is the first time I'm trying it, and I don't know anything about coding, but I'm interested in it. Not enough to really invest and learn a lot, but I want to get into it like a hobby kind of thing. I meant to wait as well. Well, there you go. That's another reason to try it.
This is Captain Babbage. He'll
Babbage.
make sure you get where you're going.
He's got a pet octopus that rides on
You're
his
in good
shoulder.
hands now, miss. We can catch up with those dad-napping puppets in 2 weeks at most.
Dead napping puppets.
Do make haste, Aurora, but learn as much as you can on your way. Goodbye, and good luck.
Why don't you just give me your cell number so you can keep teaching me? 2 days later. Oh, poor thing.
You'll get your sea stomach soon enough. Would you like to take a turn at the wheel?
It's like he's blowing bubbles with his pipe. What are you smoking, bro?
Yes, please.
Ah, okay. Twice. Take a... Right? So jump twice. Take a right jump, take a right jump, and take a... And repeat that twice, then take a right here. And jump twice. There we go.
We made it!
We did. What are those? Okay. Forward twice, turn right, turn right. Forward twice. Turn left, forward twice. Turn right, forward once. Okay, step by step. Jump forward twice. Repeat. Turn right and jump forward. Turn right, jump forward. Repeat that twice. That's great. And then turn right. Jump forward twice. And then turn left. Jump forward twice. Turn right. Should have a repeat command here. So turn right here. Jump forward once. Turn right, jump forward once. Turn right. So this would repeat twice, that's fine. Take another right. Jump forward twice. Turn left, jump forward twice. Turn right, jump forward, turn right, jump forward. Repeat command again. It should be it.
Use the speed up button to make time fly. If you get stuck, press this button for a hint.
Okay.
Good work.
Nice.
Sometimes it's best to put a repeat inside another repeat.
Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So the repeat that's deepest inside would complete before. Okay. Probably, I imagine. So, right, because this is the pattern, we put the repeat inside the repeat. Right, of course. Repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should repeat 5 times. And what goes in there is you jump forward twice. And then another repeat command happens twice. You turn right once, you jump forward once. Then you turn right again, jump forward again. That repeat loop closes. And then we turn right. And we jump forward twice. And then we then we turn left twice. And that takes us back to the top here. That would take us forward. Yeah, this should work. Let's see. Yay, cool. How satisfying.
Good job.
That's a great way to teach coding. Well done, devs. It's pretty cool thinking. 1, 2, 1, 2, turn around, do this. Move that way. And so this is the pattern. Yeah. And it ends there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to get into repeat command immediately. Repeat it 5 times. So we mean jump forward twice. And then another repeating command. Which happens twice, I believe, yeah. Take a right, jump forward once. Take a right, jump forward once. So that happened twice. And then we take another right. Jump forward 2 times. And then turn left twice. Twice. Oh, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then jump forward 4 times. Yeah. And then we go back to the top where he jumps. Yes, this should work. Oh shit. Well, that didn't work. Stop. Go back to the beginning, please. Jill Smiley, hey bro, what's up? Thank you for lurking, I appreciate that. Those of you who don't know Shell Smiley, she is one of the best people I have ever known in my life. She's my sister from another mister and has a ballin' channel that focuses mostly on Sims, but she also does a bunch of watch it eye games and like story driven, interesting adventures. So go check them out, show them some love. Okay, so let's do it on slow, see where we're making the mistake. Turn, turn, goes, takes a right, goes forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so at the end of that, I just have to add turn left twice. That should fix it. You're most welcome, love. Okay, we're good. Awesome. Super satisfying. Look at that ship go. Well done, Aurora. Aurora.
Captain Babbage? Captain Babbage! Not again.
Not again. How you disappear on a ship again? Who this? Oh, washed up on shore. There's a giant ass squirrel.
What was that?
I don't know. But it went that way.
Into the dark woods. So obviously we should follow. I wanted to focus on weird games, but I got depressed and started the game I told. Psychonauts 2? Okay. I reckon it wouldn't be taxing on the mind. And was it not taxing on the mind? And what weird games were you thinking of before then? I love hearing about, learning about weird games. Games I'm thinking of playing next are all mainstream. Cool. Cool. What do we do here? We scratch that. Attack it once. Jump forward once. Turn right once. Jump forward again. Yeah? Ah, okay. Attack it twice. Oh, it's a switch. Okay. So you attack it once. And then you take the right, jump forward. And then you take a left, you jump forward. That should do it. Some free indie games. A Steam indie survival horror game. Which one? Please tell us about it. Okay, attack once. Let's see what happens. Ah, okay, got it. So you attack once. Turn left. Jump forward. Turn right, jump forward. Turn right 2 times. Attack once. Turn left. Jump forward. Turn right. Jump forward.
Great job.
Cool. Wii U games, if I can make it work. Right on. I hope that works. Called Daymare, 1998. Trying to think if I've ever heard anyone use that expression. Feel like I might have heard that word. 1998. Cool. How'd you hear about it? Why that one? I mean, any particular reason you're aiming to play that one? Okay, so why don't you attack once and let me know what that does. Ah, okay. So they each correspond to. So I just gotta attack all of them first, then move out. Right. Attack once. Turn left. And we can put that on repeat, of course. Attack, turn left. And you do that once, twice, 3, 4 times. So she'd be facing this way at that point. It's called, I was a big fan of survival horror as a kid. Oh, right on. Should be fun for you then. Jump. So we repeat that, and then outside the repeat loop, we jump forward once. Take a right. Jump forward another time. Take a right, jump forward once, take a right. Jump forward once, take a right. We do this 3 times. I believe. Do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3, I'll end up there. And then... No, I won't, will I? Yeah, left, turn right, jump. Turn right, jump. Turn right, jump. Turn right. Ah, that's where the mistake would be. Can I arrange the loop here though to attack, turn left? No. No. Been sitting there for years. I saw a review on YouTube and got really interested. Cool. That's great. You know? I hope you have a good time. I'd like to catch it if we're online at the same time. Nice to work on the backlog games of favorite genres. Okay. So we'll end up here, turning left, and jump forward. We could just add a jump forward. Right, like we could switch this. Have a jump forward that comes here. Yeah? So it's jump forward and then the loop begins and turn right jump, turn right jump, turn right jump. That's 3 times and that's great. And then forward again, then turn right. Oh, this whole thing could be a repeat. Right. And then so that means we would have to repeat that. So this happens once, this happens 3 times, another time, 3 times, another time, 3 times. So we put a repeat command here. This goes down here. Yeah? And this happens 3 times. That should do it. Let's see. Oops. See what went wrong. So that first loop works fine. Jump forward, turn. Loop turns to Huh. So after that's done, we begin a loop where you jump forward once, turns around, does this, turns around, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we do this 3 times, which worked the first time. Then we go back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Where we jump forward once, return. Hang on. I think I sent you my Steam. Did you add me? Yeah, I believe I did. We should be Steam friends now. Let's try again. Forward, turn, forward, turn, forward, turn, forward, loop over, forward, turn, forward. No, it's a different. Yeah, so if I can exploit this pattern. No. Oh no, this 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, no. So once I'm here, once I end up here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, nope, 1, 2, 3, nope. Not what I thought it was. So this one is working for that first loop. Go back. Cast the spell again. 1. So it's the second loop that doesn't work. Yeah. So we get rid of this. Oh, it gets rid of all the code. Okay, that's fine. Attack turn, and then we. Yay, house party. Cool. Alright guys, hang on tight while I do some cleanup. Appreciate your patience. I wonder if I can capture this. Ooh, I can capture Codemancer. Awesome. Turn display off. Alright, we'll be right back with you. Hey. I'm back. Looks like... that's interesting. What's going on here? Peculiar. Another minute, please. Thank you so much for your patience, viewers. Really appreciate that. We've dealt with most of it, so we'll be back soon. Okay, cool. I think we're ready to presume. Okay, so we get all the switches, and then, cheers, Shell. We get all the switches, and at the end we're facing this. So we move forward, turn right. Move forward, turn right. Move forward, turn right. Move forward, turn right. Move forward. So yeah, we do want to loop that. So here we put on another repeat. And as we move forward, turn right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. We do that 3 times. We end up there. And then the end of 3 times. Move forward once. Oh, okay. So we do another move forward here. So this repeat goes here. And this repeat goes here. Yeah, okay. Turn right, and then this guy moves forward, and then it loops back to moving forward, turning right. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This should loop 4 times. I think. So let's try it. I really like this. It's a much simpler way to learn this. Much more fun way to learn this than... Aha! Oh, no. Okay, so what's happening here? It does the turn, comes forward here, goes back to the loop of going in, turning, forward, forward, turn, forward. Okay, so after this, it's got to be a new thing. So let's... Yeah, move that there. Delete this. Okay, I have mod view open now. Cheers, Shell. You're the best. I think it's probably done and the worst of it is over, but makes me feel better to know you're about. New big host list after a long time. It's been a while, I gotta say. Yeah. Oh, you can, Shell, would you mind just disabling sub only, emote only, please, if they're still Sargon, by the way, if you're still there and you're watching and listening, if you weren't able to type for a little while, it's because we had those functions enabled. So apologies for that. You're the fifth person I've seen this happen to today. Yeah, I was on somebody's birthday stream today earlier actually, and they had a Huss invasion also. You know. So much more manageable now. It's nice, you know. It barely like, what was that? Like that like cost a few minutes. That's it, you know. which is great because it's not stressful anymore. You know. So sweet. Yeah, okay. So you turned left and then you move forward right. Move forward, move forward. And he's facing this way at the end. So now we want to do another loop of move forward twice, turn, move forward twice, turn, move forward twice, turn. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. This is jump forward twice. Yeah. Turn right. And that should work. Yep.
Did it!
Nice. Nice job. Nice job, Aurora. This is really cool. I'm really appreciating this game. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Shell. You hear what I'm saying. Okay, then. Okay, what happens when I attack you? You go away. So I gotta skip. Okay. What happens if I turn left and attack? That one comes up. So we want to leave that second one alone. Oh boy. Oh boy, cool. Okay. This will be fun. Oh, lots of trial and error for this. Okay. So, first we're gonna attack, then we're gonna turn left and attack. Yeah. Then we're gonna turn left and attack again, and that should come up and just do this 4 times. See what happens. Turn, attack. Oh, they both come up again? Fuck. So just skip the first one. Switch that around, should be fine. Attack, good. 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 Lovely. So we just need to do that 3 times. Nice. Okay. So then we want to turn left, move forward. And there's a repeat coming here. Okay. So then we move forward, right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, it's the same thing. We want to do it 3 times. repeat this 3 times where we move forward and then we take a right. That's it. Yeah, and after that we want to do another repeat loop where we move forward twice, turn right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump forward 2 times, take a right, and that should work.
Way to go!
Awesome. So satisfying. So I can't get to these 2 switches from the inside, or these 3 from the inside. Everything under control? Yeah, looks like it. Thanks for still being with us, Sargon. Appreciate it. Them hotspots are out. Okay, let's just attack this and see. Okay. Alright. So then we turn left. Jump forward. Turn right. Jump forward. Turn right. So we want to put a repeater here. And that repeats twice, that's fine. And then we want hang on. To attack this, turn left, turn left, move forward, turn right, move forward, turn right. Yeah, good. Then we wanna attack and turn left again. So maybe that can loop also. Maybe this whole thing can loop. Let's try it. Repeater. Go back up. One, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let's see.
Great job!
Yep. Nice. 2 squirrels silently staring at each other.
What's the problem, Minsky? I see.
Please, sir.
This wizard's familiar.
Our boat was shipwrecked and the crew is dead.
Well, you're not dead.
Can you help us go north?
But if you are shipwrecked, you came from the south. Surely you'll want to return home now.
No, sir. My dad needs my help. Some kind of sorcerer took him. My dad doesn't know anything about magic.
Oh, is that what this is about? Magic? Well, I'm sorry. I stopped teaching magic a long time ago.
Great, you're my new teacher.
Magic.
I am truly sorry. I've got to get back to whatever I was doing.
He's gone.
Whatever I was doing. He doesn't remember.
We'll just have to keep going north, to the right of the sunset.
Well, we're definitely gonna bump into him again, and he's gonna be a teacher. Okay, so we've been showcasing this for over an hour now. So we're gonna call it on this game and move on to the next one. Made a really good impression on me. It's exactly kind of what I hoped for. It's a fun way to learn computational thinking. And it seems like I'm just getting started, so I'm definitely gonna come back to this and try to learn some more sometime in the future. Just bashing some Hydra Skull. Oh, nice, that sounds fun. So for those of you who are wannabe code hobbyists like me, I say wannabe because I've learned nothing, even though I kind of want to a little bit. This game is kind of perfect for you. If you've got kids, younger siblings, or whatever, if you this was primarily designed to teach 6 to 12-year-olds. So if you know kids who want to learn some coding, or you want to help them find find some coding engage some coding education that's not intimidating. I know it was for me when I was younger. This is a great option. I would love if there's more stuff like this out there. So devs, if you're listening, or you excellent job. Please keep up the good work. Really liked it. Cheers. And so now we are going to, before we move on to the next game, which I believe is called Red Embrace, and that's a visual novel with a bunch of vampires and some B&B romance. We're gonna play an ad, which we haven't tried before manually. So be right back, y'all, in 3 to 4 minutes, and I will see you when we start the next game. Okay, I'm back. Oh, it looks like the ad is gonna run. Well, that's what I get for trying it without testing it. That's gonna run in 4 minutes later for 3 minutes. Okay, we'll just take a 3-minute break then. That's fine. Clear up your review requests. Key? What's my review requests? What are you talking about, Shell? I don't have no review requests. I'm making that shit up. A key of 1? Is it you? Oh, by the way, for those of you interested in Codemancer, I've included the link, the itch.io link for it in the chat. So just click on that if you want to check out the game. Let's see here. Yeah, so this is the next game. It's called Red Embrace, and it's by Argent Games. And here's a short overview. Lots of predators out there, stalkers who just love to have a taste of somebody like you. Ooh, sexy. Graveyard shit at a dingy diner in San Francisco. That's where MC's story begins. Just another normal night, or at least it seems to be. That is until a certain mysterious customer stops by, bringing the danger of attention of a few people with him. We're not going to read all of that. Features, drama, B&B romance, dark modern. Rating PG-13, length 60,000 words. Endings 8. Ooh, multiple endings. I know some of you like that. Oh, I see 52 of them. I sent you a photo of what I see. Mod view is wrong then. Okay, let me have a look. But I don't even know what a review request is, honestly. Wait, what? But these are like 3 months ago. Yeah, please clear them up, Shelly. Thank you. I had no idea how I even got to this screen. Why are they up for review? I mean, they just get redeemed right away when it's live, doesn't it? Holy moly, Violacious! Welcome in. And happy birthday again to you. Today is Violacious's birthday, for those of you who don't know. We had a really fun party stream a while ago. They're an absolutely lovely streamer, and I adore their channel and their content. So click on the link that in the shout out in chat. They're all the way to today. Point redeems. Thank you so much. Glad you could be there. Oh yeah, sure. Because you have to approve them or reject. I have to do that for everyone, so I have to do that while I'm live and somebody redeems a hydrate. See if I don't try. I don't know. I communicate somewhat well with it, I guess. Try to keep it simple. But today was the best I've ever played. Today was an exception. I think Annie's also just like, yeah, I don't know, just sees things very clearly and was able to get my drawings right away. So some credit to her as also. After stream, you can click once and mark all complete. Yes, Shell, can you please clear them for me? And thanks for letting you know. I'll do that from now on. I didn't realize that was a thing. If you reject it, then they get points rev. Oh, okay. So it automatically redeems, but I have to review it anyway, just to clear the key. Got it. Thanks, Eli. And welcome in. I think you've been lurking for a while, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So, is there anything else you wanted to? Oh wait, there's an ad thing happening. Oh, okay. Okay, no, the ad thing is done, and most of you are subscribers anyway. So, lol. However, when you have mods, they can do it for you as you do the redemptions. Approve means you did the thing. Reject means you refund their points. Ah, okay. How do you get to it? Can't believe I'm just learning this. This is hilarious. How do you get to the review key in your... Oh, cheers, Violacious. Thank you so much for the resubscription. That is delightful. Thank you so much. Much hearts to you. Thank you. I appreciate the support very much. You go, all clear. You're awesome, Shell. I'll find out from you later how to do that. Should move on with the game now. Where are we? There we go. So yeah, a bunch of you showed up right on time for some hot vampire B&B romance. Well, fingers crossed. They made so many updates to the dashboard in the last few months. Yeah, I've seen it change a few times. In Stream Manager, you can add it to your dashboard with the Edit Plus button. I'll remember that. Okay. Text speed, all this looks good. Let's just start. Thanks for the hydrate, Shell. Another regular night in San Francisco. Ooh, it's happening in San Fran. Good start already. There aren't usually many customers around this time. Just the occasional junkie or drunk guy getting a burger to try and sober up. And here I am, staring at the whirring milkshake blender, bored out of my mind. The normal routine. I glance up when the doors to the kitchen behind me suddenly swing open. It's Troy, my boss. Oh, here we go. We got another house party. Let's see if I can capture this. Oh, I can no, I can't capture it. It's too bad. There, relentless day. Yeah, Violacious, you missed another invasion. Like right before you came in, there was another invasion. Shell, I'm leaving it up to you, but definitely shout out if you need an extra hand, because I'm more than happy to do that together. It's Troy, my boss. He gives me a happy wave and grins, and I can tell he's going to call out my name in his usual friendly voice. What's my name? Ash? Fire? Ash? Kind of appropriate. We had 2 this afternoon. I just banned a crowd of them on another stream I mod for. Gosh darn it. Must have been on holiday for a little while. Been a while since I've seen the hosses. Is my name Ash? I mean, let's start with Fire. I'll be Ash by the end. Hey Fire, glad you decided to come in early. Yeah boss, no problem. I probably shouldn't tell him I just need the extra money. What, does he think I come here for fun? Kinda slow right now, huh? Well, just keep the place cleaned up until someone comes in. I'll be in the back if you need me. Got it. With that, Troy disappears back into the kitchen, leaving me all alone again. Man, I really get why they call it the graveyard shift. Feels like I'm watching over a cemetery sometimes, one that smells like greasy burgers. With a sigh, I reach for a rag and start to rub down the counter. Gonna be a long night. At that moment, I realize there's a customer in one of the booths. When did he get here? I definitely didn't see him walk in. It's a guy in a dark hoodie with a slightly hunched posture, probably around my age, maybe a year or 2 older. Even though he's sitting down, I can tell he's pretty tall, and he looks intimidatingly muscular despite the baggy jacket. Well, shady or not, a customer's a customer. I tuck a menu under my arm and stroll out from behind the counter, heading towards him. Damn. He glances up when I get close, gazing at me sharply with two bright blue eyes. But he doesn't say anything. He just stares. What the hell? Is he coming off a bad trip or something? What the hell? Or is he just another rude college kid? Greet him politely. Personality tutorial. In Red Embrace, most choices will impact MC's personality. The text in the top right will show how your personality has changed. Dialogue and choices unlock based on your personality. Play routes multiple times to see different reactions from the love interest. Okay. So I've become more charming, essentially. Putting on my most welcoming smile, I slide the menu onto the table. Hello, sir. Can I get you anything tonight? A Coke? Burger? Milkshake? The man blinks at me, looking taken aback by my words. Did I say something strange? I didn't think I was being too friendly, but maybe I should have acted more casually. Just coffee. Murmuring a response under his breath, he finally averts his gaze from my face. His voice is low and husky. Not unpleasant, but it makes him sound a bit older than he looks. Why does he seem so tense? I wonder if there's a reason why he's acting all gloomy, or if this is just his normal self. Coffee it is then. I'll be right back. I turn to head back towards the kitchen, wondering if this guy will even leave a tip. But before I can so much take a step, a hand grabs my shirt, tugging me back. Flustered, I quickly glance over my shoulder at the strange man, who narrows his eyes at me. Has anyone else come in here tonight? A man in a leather jacket with a tattoo on his cheek. He murmurs under his breath, staring at me so intensely that I swallow a nervous lump in my throat. Troy, this would be a great time for you to walk out of the kitchen. No one like that's come in tonight. Why? Silence. He sinks back against the seat cushions at my reply, tightly balling one hand into a fist. After a moment, he pulls out a cigarette from his pocket and clenches it between his teeth. The flame from his lighter briefly flickers in his bright blue eyes, a guilty look flashing over his face. Sorry, I'll get out of here. Muttering quietly, he starts to push himself out of the booth. Shell, just so you know this last batch of hosses that came in? I think those are the only ones you need to deal with. All the other ones from before, oh wait, I already told you that I blocked and banned them. Okay, just making sure you knew that, I guess. But I shoved my arm out to stop him. At least wait until you finish your coffee. It's pretty rude to come into a diner and leave without ordering anything, after all. He's a weird customer, but I'm kind of curious about why he's so uneasy. This is the most interesting thing that's happened on any of my shifts too. The man hesitates, studying me with a suspicious look. Maybe he thinks I'm teamed up with this leather jacket guy he's all worked up about. They must really have a history. Offer a casual shrug. More blunt. I shrug my shoulders nonchalantly. Listen, I don't want to be involved in your guys' spat or anything. I'm just trying to make some tips, okay? Calm down. Pauses for a moment longer and his blue eyes burn into me searchingly, as if he's trying to read my true intentions. Cool, Shell. Thanks. But finally he lowers himself back into the booth, giving a reluctant nod. I'll get that coffee then. Don't run away while I'm gone. Right. With that, I hurry towards the kitchen, setting up a pot of fresh coffee to brew. Troy's on his phone, chatting away with his new girlfriend, so I can't ask him if he knows that guy in the booth. He's a strange customer, even for this hour, but doesn't seem like a bad person. I don't want to play therapist or anything, but part of me wants to ask what he's brooding about. Would he tell a stranger, though? Do you want chat cleared again? Yes, please. When the coffee's done, I grab the cup and head back to the booth, cream and sugar tucked under my free arm. To my surprise, the man is still there. He was staring off into space before, but when I get close, his head jerks towards me. Thanks. He mumbles awkwardly, pulling his cigarette from his lips and snuffing it out in the ashtray. No problem. I set the coffee along with the cream and sugar down in front of him. Thanks, Shell. But he just sort of blankly stares at the table as if he's not sure what to do. Do you, want me to mix it in for you? The cream and sugar, that is. Ooh. My offer makes his eyes widen, but after a brief pause, he stiffly nods. Has this guy never had coffee before? Well, vampires don't drink coffee. Well, guess I don't want to jump to that conclusion. Well, whatever. I have to earn my tips, don't I? I grab the cream and pour some into the cup, stirring until the dark liquid turns into a pretty caramel shade. You're the best, bro. After mixing in a couple spoons of sugar, I push the coffee towards him expectantly. It's not French press, but it's not poison either. Go on. He takes the cup and lifts it to his lips, looking unsure of himself. After a long sip, he blinks, and a surprised light washes over his face. It's sweet. Oh, did I put too much sugar in? I can get you another cup if you... No, it's fine. I like it. To my shock, the man's lips actually curl into a small smile. It makes him seem a lot less intimidating, and the look in his clear blue eyes softens a little. He's seriously an oddball. Odd, but kind of charming in his own weird way. A guy this size who doesn't even know how to drink coffee. Just then, the diner doors suddenly swing open. A blonde girl strides up to the counter, plopping down on one of the bar stools with a loud sigh. Sorry. Let me know if you need anything. I apologize to my new friend, whose expression has returned to an impassive stare. Yeah. He lowers his eyes to stare at the depths of his coffee cup, not offering another word. I almost feel bad for leaving him, but I can't exactly ignore a customer. Troy would yell at me until he went hoarse. Hurrying around the corner, I approach the new customer curiously. When I look closer, I realize it's actually a blonde guy, not a girl at all. That's what I thought. He's so slender and short that he really looked like a girl from behind, but his face is a little too sharp to be a woman's. So, do you usually stare like that at everyone who comes in here? I thought waiters were supposed to be welcoming, not creepy. First words that come out of his mouth are pretty coarse, even though he's got a high sing-song voice. No, sorry. Just a little tired, that's all. What can I get you? He purses his lips together scornfully, letting out an annoyed huff. But rather than responding to my question, he turns his head to scan the diner, and his gaze falls on the hoodie-wearing guy in the booth. The blonde stares intently at the other man, who doesn't seem to notice the scrutiny he's getting. What the hell? Is he really just going to sit here and ignore me? You have a problem with him? Ask if he'd like to order something. Yeah. Gentle. Well, I don't want to make this awkward situation any worse. Clearing my throat, I place a menu in front of the blonde to get his attention, and he quickly glances back towards me. Sir, would you like to order something? A glass of water, maybe? He looks a little sheepish, but he grabs the menu anyway and starts to sourly flip through it. I just want a soda. Any kind. I need to get a bad taste out of my mouth. Oh. What, from trying to smoke pot with your friends? I want to dryly ask, but I should probably have a little self-restraint. I grab a nearby cup and head over to the soda fountain, filling it up with some sugary yellowish green drink that probably suits the tastes of a kid like him. It's too bad he doesn't have a nicer personality to match his cute face. I bet he never wears anything other than that annoying pout. This MC's a little judgmental. Well, we're all judgmental, but... After I slide the cup and a straw in front of the blonde, he tosses a couple dollar bills on the counter. And he jumps to conclusions, that's what I meant. Hey, is it always so dead in here? I don't usually come to places like this, but how do you stay open if there's no business? Shouldn't you be bankrupt? His bratty question is one I've heard a lot before, so it doesn't exactly catch me off guard. We're open during the day too. Most people tend to come here when it's not, 2 a.m. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Isn't that boring when nobody comes in though? He sounds so innocent and curious that my irritation melts away a little bit. It's pretty damn boring. Most of our clientele at this hour are just a few folks who are high, drunk, or both. They don't make for great conversation partners, let me tell you. Blonde snickers, pulling a straw out of its wrapper and shoving it into his glass. He sips a bit of the soda, then idly swirls the straw around with one finger, propping his chin up on his hand. His eyes are a lively, sparkling green, and they watch me with interest. How about any weird types? Weird types? You'll have to be more specific than that. Rolling his eyes, he pauses for a moment, as if he's thinking over his words carefully. Like, people who don't really fit in. Don't order food or anything like that, just kind of lurk around, act shady, that type. At the blonde's description, I find my gaze shifting towards the hoodie-wearing man in the corner. He's looking my way too, and our eyes suddenly meet. Well, he definitely matches the type this kid is talking about, but there's no reason for me to say that. Besides, it's not as if we usually get customers like him. In fact, it's the first time I've ever seen someone who didn't know how to drink coffee. No, I can't say I've seen anyone like that come in here. Maybe they hang out in the seedier parts of town. If you can get seedier than this area, that is. His eyes are blurred out. Might be my imagination, but at my response, I feel like the man in the booth just relaxed a tiny bit. Really? I guess so. Blonde looks a little displeased as he chews on the tip of his straw absent-mindedly. Why do you ask? Are you looking for members of a gang or something? You could say that. He hesitates before replying, shifting in his seat. Don't tell me you're trying to join up with a band of thugs. Kids like you shouldn't fall in with the wrong crowd. My playful remark makes the blonde abruptly straighten his posture, his face screwing up like an angry chipmunk. Who are you calling a kid? I'm 22. Do I have to show you my ID or something? Wow, I really must have hit a nerve. In my defense, he definitely doesn't look 22. I would have guessed 17 or 18, especially considering the way he acts. Sorry, it's just because you're so full of energy, that's all. I get mistaken for a high schooler sometimes, so I feel your pain. Like a porcupine retracting its quills, the blonde stops bristling, although he still wrinkles his nose at me. Phew, close call. Anyway, I'm not trying to join a gang. I'm just looking for some certain people, that's all. I figured they might hang out around a place like this since it's pretty seedy looking, no offense. He smirks at me, tapping a fingernail against the side of his glass. It's kind of hard to argue with that, sadly. This isn't the worst part of town, but it's definitely not the best, and the diner could really use some repainting. Hey, why don't you do me a favor? Keep an eye out for anyone like what I described, and if you find someone, give me a call. Pulling a pen out of his pocket, he grabs a nearby napkin and scribbles something down on it. When he shoves it over towards me, I recognize the writing as a name and a phone number. Luca, huh? You really want me to call you if I see any random shady customers? You got it. It doesn't seem like you have anything better to do with your time, so why don't you help me out? Sure, I'll try. I roll my eyes, crumpling up the napkin and shoving it in my pocket. Sure, I'll try to remember. Good, make sure you... Although, all things considered, I'm more likely to drunk dial you thinking your number was from a girl I met at a bar. Some girl I met at a bar. He scowls at me with his teeth gritted together after bite back laughter. Man, talk about sensitive. He must have an ego made of glass. Listen, I'll help you out, alright? Lighten up a little. If you don't want to, just say so. No need to be such a jerk about it. He mumbles under his breath sourly, crumpling the wrapper of his straw in one hand. Really, I don't mind. You were the one who said I didn't have anything better to do with my time, remember? When I give Luca a reassuring wink, he flicks his eyes away and scowls, obviously embarrassed. Then he takes a last sip of his drink before hopping off the bar stool. I'd better not get any weird calls from you. I'll block you the second you start saying gross crap to me. Luca shouts over his shoulders on his way to the door. Chuckling, I wave a dish towel at him casually, watching him disappear into the thick of the night. Silly kid. Who knows what kind of trouble he's trying to work his way into. When I'm left alone with my thoughts, I suddenly remember the man in the hoodie. When I glance over to where he was sitting at the booth, no one's there. He must have snuck out when I was talking to Luca. Damn. Little disappointed, I returned to his booth to take his coffee cup, but I noticed something lying on the table. A $10 bill and a bunch of change, just for a cup of coffee? That's pretty generous, and now I feel terrible for doubting if he was going to tip or not. It looks like he just dumped everything in his wallet onto the table. He drank every last drop of the coffee though. I'm not sure why, but knowing that he liked it so much makes me kind of happy. What a weird night. Shaking my head, I pocket the tip and head back to the kitchen with a puzzled smile. The rest of my shift passes uneventfully. People trickle in and out for a couple more hours, but no one else unusual shows up. Finally, I wave goodbye to Troy and step outside, letting out a long yawn. Time to walk home. Man, I'm tired. Same spot tomorrow. Of course, don't you trust me? Bits and pieces of conversation float from a nearby alleyway. Yeah, make sure you bring all the stuff. My curiosity immediately spikes. It's not a healthy level of... looks like a busy city. This conversation could be coming out of any alley, anywhere. My curiosity immediately spikes. Are they talking about a drug deal or something next to my diner? Well... I press myself against the wall, straining to hear more of the conversation. If something dangerous is going on tomorrow, I need to tell Troy. Hell, maybe I shouldn't even come into work. Are those footsteps? You must be heading this way. Naturally, payment up front though. You wouldn't want your #1 supplier to switch sides, would you? As one of the two men talking lets out a scornful laugh, the footsteps grow closer. I step back into the shadows, crouching down just out of sight. Whoa, shit, look at the guy's teeth, that's scary. A moment later, a couple of tall figures emerge from the alley. One of them stands in the shadows, and I can't get a good look at his face, but something about him creeps me out. The other one with that fancy suit and slick hair, he must be a businessman. You better keep your end of the deal, Isaac. You turn your back on the Helgen, and you'll be real fucking sorry. The Helgen? Spitting out those words mistrustfully, the shadowy figure stalks off down the street. I'll be sorry, huh? The one left standing behind, Isaac, mutters those words under his breath with a dark smile. Even though he looks like a man more at home in an office than an alleyway, he doesn't seem one bit afraid. I reflexively hold my breath, watching his elegant form loom on the sidewalk, wondering what he'll do next. You can come out now. I don't bite, unless you'd like me to, of course. Isaac turns to look directly at me, as if he can see right through the darkness to where I'm hiding. However, the beckoning gesture he makes doesn't seem threatening, so I reluctantly rise to my feet. How did he see me? It's nearly pitch black in this spot. There's a good boy. Is there a reason you are cowering in the corner? You weren't trying to eavesdrop, I hope. His eyes, which looked like molten gold, colored contacts, I'm sure, studied me questioningly. I'd like to know what happens around here. I'm making a deal next to my diner. Aggressive. This guy's no thug, he's just some suit trying to act intimidating. There's no reason to be afraid of him, so I might as well just tell the truth. You see this place here? It's where I work. If some kind of shady deal is going on nearby, of course I'm gonna want to hear about it. In response to my confrontational tone, Isaac raises one brow. Oh, so you're just looking out for number one, hmm? Cute. I would too, if I were you. The hint of slyness that creeps into his tone almost sounds like... No, I'm definitely misreading him. Why would a fancy businessman flirt with someone like me? Don't make it sound so egotistical. I have friends to look out for too. I'm sure. With an unconvinced chuckle, Isaac saunters towards me, stopping only when he enters too close territory. I want to pull back, but I manage to swallow my nervousness and stay in place. He's probably just a businessman. Keep saying that. Just a businessman. But there's something about him that's different, unnerving. What, different than other businessmen? Like, a businessman can be of any type. Isaac bends down to peer into my face, close enough for me to see every detail of my reflection in his glasses. There's a sweet smell around him, some kind of cologne or shampoo, and it blocks out the stench from the dumpster nearby. Tell me, what's your name? I'm Isaac, as you probably heard from that scary skinhead back there. He drops his voice to a whisper, and his gaze sparkles at me expectantly. It's Fire. Nice to meet you, Isaac. You seem like a real upstanding guy. I mutter a reply dripping with sarcasm, to which Isaac just gives me a coy wink. Something like that. Well, listen, Fire, if you want my advice, you should stay away from this place tomorrow night. I'm not saying you'll get hurt, but there might be some friendly conflicts going on. He seems oddly thrilled by the prospect of conflicts, and a gleeful light shines in his eyes. Of course, if you're looking for excitement, then it won't stop you from coming by. Who knows? Isaac pauses, his lips curling into a smirk. You might even see a friend of yours there, or maybe customer is a better word. Oh, hoodie guy. A shiver courses down my spine at his teasing murmur. He's talking as if he knows something about me, but I've never seen his face before in my life. What are you trying to say? Someone I know is going to be a part of this friendly conflict? Maybe you can't say for sure unless you show up, am I right? Assuming your self-preservation instincts aren't too strong, that is. Hey, Smitty Dog, what's shaking? Not much, you know, trying out some new indie games that I've never seen before. What are you up to? How are you doing? I knew he was trying to provoke me, but that doesn't stop anger from rising up in my chest, even though I try my hardest to stay calm. He probably thinks his money makes him some kind of king. What a class act. I'll come if they're using you as a target practice. I'll come if it's safe. Gentle. I don't want to risk my neck on a whim, but if you can guarantee I won't end up full of bullet holes. When I trail off hesitantly, Isaac tilts its head to one side, biting his lower lip slyly. Thanks for giving him the shout out, Shell. I was just about to ask you to do that. I'm good, was just about to start my stream. Oh, right on. What are you gonna stream tonight? You know I had to come and check in on you. Oh, appreciate that, Smitty Dog. What are you gonna be streaming? More Minecraft? For those of you who don't know Smitty Dog, go check their channel out. They're a lovely, lovely guy. And they've only recently begun streaming, and they're aiming for affiliates. So head on over, give them a follow, give them a little boost. I will probably stream some more Minecraft. I had a lot of fun last time. They give a shout out. Right on. Having fun's a pretty important factor. I wasn't promising you'd be safe. In fact, a cute guy like you would be instantly pounced on by the bad types who'll be there. Bad types? Like who? My pulse starts to race faster as I question Isaac, who only throws me an evasive shrug. Some people who walk the streets this time of night aren't always friendly, Fire. His eyes flick away from me for a moment, and a sudden cold, dangerous edge enters his voice. There are lots of predators out there, stalkers who just love to have a taste of someone like you. Um, make sure to have a mod on duty as people have been getting. Yeah, exactly what Shell said. Yeah, we just got we got 2 invasions on today's stream. Yeah, exactly. When his gaze returns to mine, a chill runs through my whole body. Isaac reaches out towards my face, tracing the back of his hand lightly along my cheek, all while a cruel smile crawls over his lips. And if you're not careful, you might end up with a bite taken out of you, caught in the jaws of a hungry wolf. His whisper drops so low that his words are barely audible, and I have to lean in a little to catch them. You'd be safer if you stuck with me, your valiant Van Helsing, although my prices aren't cheap. Isaac's fingers trace along my neck all the way to my lips, where he teases 1 digit around the corner of my mouth. Can't look away from his hypnotic golden eyes, which swirl in a way that makes my mind feel like it's melting. My body refuses to move. Even as Isaac presses closer, I can't do anything but hold my breath, staring up into that beautiful gaze. Isaac, what are you doing? When a cry rings through the air, Isaac abruptly pulls away from me, throwing a glance over his shoulder. Hurry up, we need to get going. The voice calls out again, sounding oddly familiar, but it's too dark to see who it belongs to. What the hell happened a second ago? I can barely remember what Isaac was just saying. Always with the bad timing. Oh well. So, exhaling a reluctant sigh, Isaac turns away. Well, I hope you have a fantastic stream. Have a great day. If you come back, you're not live. You betcha, Smitty Dog. I hope you have a fantastic stream too. Really appreciate you coming by and saying hello. See you soon. I'll see you real soon. Exhaling a reluctant sigh, Isaac turns away, but he pauses. Make sure you show up tomorrow. I'll make it worth your while, don't worry. Huh? Wait. By the time I recover my senses, Isaac's already striding off towards the figure in the distance. The 2 of them disappear around a corner before long, swallowed up by the darkness. My head hurts like hell. I don't know what Isaac did, but I've got some kind of awful migraine now. Maybe it's from his cologne. Christ, why do I keep meeting all these weirdos? It's too much crap for one night. Maybe Troy slipped some kind of acid into my burger earlier. Yeah, that's gotta be the only explanation here. The only explanation, huh? Okay, I think we're gonna save the game. Cool. And I think we're gonna call it for this game today. It's fine. It's kind of mysterious and sexy in a vampy B&B way. So for those of you who like visual novels with a little bit of fun, this could be good for you. And this is by... What am I doing here? Yeah, and this game is by Argent Games. I am sticking the itch.io link to the game for those of you who want to check it out. Kind of sexy for sure. Yeah, kind of sexy. And we're going to come back to our final game, which is Silicon Zeros. But before that, we are going to take a very short break for a couple minutes. So we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So this next game, it's called Silicon Zeros. I'm not sure what it's about from first glance, but let's have a little read. The makers of Manufactoria return with a new open-ended puzzle game. What that means in the context of a puzzle game. Build complex electronics from a variety of simple components like adders, latches, and multiplexers. Travel back to the 60s to Silicon Valley's very first startup and do your best to keep the whole thing from imploding. Interesting. Solve more than 70 puzzles from straightforward introductions to building fully functional CPUs. Original soundtrack by Craig Barnes, composer of Streets of Rogue and Ennio. Cool. Best game about CPU design that I can imagine, Zach Barth says from Space Chem. Okay. Doesn't look like I've played anything quite like this before. This one's by Pleasing Fungus. Let's get into it. See if my game capture can do it. H.I. Yes, it can. Super. Hope you guys can see it. Looks like it's working. Sorry about that. Wiring. So this is after I clicked on new game. Dana, good to see you. I am excited to get to work. Our new Zerocom is the company I have dreamed of since I was still in the old country. The others are not here yet, but let us see what we can do on our own. To start, why not check to make sure our adder modules are working? Connect the modules so that the adder's output is 2. You can click and drag between the rectangle ports to connect modules together, Laszlo. Aug end, a number to be added to the other input. There's nothing here. Okay, so this is what this outputs. It outputs 1, number to be added to the other input. Good, a promising start for our work. I know you are new, but I have great confidence. When you took the personality test, I detected an astonishingly high mental temperature, a mind well above the ordinary kind. See it? Yes. Read it? No. Lol. The writing's too small? Is that what you mean? I will give you all the time you need for that spark to fully light, and when it does, Dana, you will be a beacon for us to follow. Laszlo. Puzzle select. Okay, so we just did wiring. Start simple. Okay, let's go to multi-wiring. Now that we have a single adder module working correctly, let us wire them together in sequence. Still not sure what an adder module. It adds value. Connect modules so that an adder outputs, so that the adder outputs 3. Okay. Aug end, end, sum. You can tidy up wires by control dragging them. I know I have not fully explained what we are doing here, Dana. The time is not yet ripe for my great dream to be revealed in full. Until then, you must trust me. Okay. Yeah. I cut these? Oh, okay. So I cut them like that. What does that do? Anything? No? Yeah, I have no idea what this does. am I trying to understand? Is there a main menu? Full screen, extras, beginning. What's in the beginning? Oh, it's the 60s in the heart of California's Santa Clara Valley. One day they call it Silicon Valley and it'll shake the world, but right now it's just us. Starting food, right on. Straight out of school, I wasn't driving a lot of luck finding work. When Laszlo offered me a job at his new company, I jumped at it. I still have no idea what to expect, but it's time to get started. Okay. Okay, sorry we somehow skipped the intro last time. I guess we'll play. Okay, let's do wiring one more time to see if I... Why not check and make sure the adder modules are working? Modules. So these are adder modules. So this is adder module 1. Connect the modules so that the adder's output is 2. Okay, which we did. Reset to initial state. Adder adds 2 inputs together. The value is what this is outputting. There's one input, there's another input. Okay. Multi-wiring. Seeing the adder module work correctly, let us wire them together in sequence. Connect modules so that an adder outputs 2. Yeah, so we're getting one there. We're getting one there. Okay, so... Alright, okay, so that's the output. And these are receiving the input. So the sum... We bring the sum here. Yeah, okay, got it. Very good, I can see your spark starting to light, Dana. I think I hear Carolyn's Impala outside. She arrived even before you, but left to find supplies. Her work ethic is incredible. Let us see what she has scrounged up. Hello Dana, I'm Carol. Laszlo hired me to run the the module fabricator. Bad news is that we ain't got a fab yet, but the good news is that I've got a lot of experience with jerry-rigging hardware. First, test out these adder modules. Place the connect modules so that an adder outputs 4. Don't worry about running out. I ain't expecting any part shortages for now. Connected to where? Great, looks like everything's working. Not totally sure what we're working toward here, but the parts are fine. This is pretty nostalgic for me. Reminds me of the days I spent playing hooky from school, building radios in my garage. I'm gonna miss this when the module fab is running, though you probably won't, Carol. Next puzzle. The other thing I've got for you is this configuration tool. You can use it to tinker with number modules, like the one on the left. Just right click on them. This is a number module, yeah. Try configuring and connecting modules so that an adder outputs 4. Now, I cannot add any additional adders. So, okay. Copy all selected modules so they can paste it later. So I choose what it outputs. Okay. So that an adder outputs 4. So it should be 2. Yeah? Over here. And for here. Got it. Excellent. I gotta get back to the module fab. So I'll leave you in Laszlo's hands from here. Those personality tests of his are something else. I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting to be grilled about my relationship with my mother when I applied. This is fishy. I'm not sure he lives in quite the same reality as we do. Still, he seems nice enough? Question mark? Back to Laszlo. You see now that Carolyn is an engineer of the highest quality. The job market was unjust to her, so many judge by education, sex, skin tone, or other petty distinctions. That is the genius of my tests. I care only for the temperature of a person's mind. For now, would you mind very much showing me what you have done with the parts Carolyn made? Place, configure, and connect modules so that an adder outputs 5. I think I can do that. But where is my number module? Ah, here we go. This is kind of fun. So 2 and 2 there. Oh, because we have... Can we get multiple number modules? We can. Oh, perfect. That makes it very easy. So this one we could put to 2. Yeah. So you connect there, you connect there. You've got 4. You connect to that, and the sum connects to... Here. No? Oh, the sum is still... Oh... Oh, this is gonna be fun. 2, 2. We wanna get it to 5, huh? Yeah. So we just add another number module. No, okay. It can only take 1. So we just add 2 more. Cut this, we get nothing. Okay. Let's get another adder in here. And about your uncle. Nope. Why 4? Cut that. And we got that. Huh. Let's make this a 3 then. Yeah. Wonderful. Alicia gotten a few moments ago, another billion woman undervalued by foolish men. Incredible what talent these companies leave for us to snap up. Though I suppose I should not complain too much. If the market valued you all at what you were truly worth, I would never be able to afford you, and my great dream would be dead before it even began. Haha. Hey, you're Dana. Cool. I'm Alicia. Supposed to be a programmer, but you guys don't seem to have a computer to program on, so I'm working on external memory instead, storage outside the machine. When you plug a number into this reader module, it'll spit out the value stored in that memory slot. You can see what's in memory on the far right. Slot 1, 10. Okay. And this is called a reader module. When you plug a number into this reader module, it'll spit out the value stored in that memory slot. You can see that. Place, configure, and connect modules so that the reader outputs 6. Reader takes a number and outputs the value from that number slot into memory. Okay. So I need to make this a 10 in order for it to output, not output, choose the slot that has 6. Okay. This is quite interesting. I'm not a tech guy. No? Oh, sure. Oh, no, wait. This has to be 10, not 6. wasn't reading because there was no such slot. Right. Glad you got everything working. Honestly, I'm not clear on what we're working toward here, but I enjoyed setting this up. You might not have noticed, I put a personal touch in memory the year I got married, 1960. Important to start things off on a good note, don't you think? When Laszlo ran his tests, he told me I was uncommonly thorough. He also said that I was compassionate about his great dream. Odd, since he hasn't told anyone what it is yet. But he was right about the first part. So, I set memory up to stress test every module. Without configuring modules, place and connect modules so an adder outputs 7. Okay. This one's a little more complex, but even without a personality test, I think I have a feel for you. It's the trickier problems that you're here for. Without configuring modules, place and connect modules so an adder outputs 7. State modules. Like a reader would... Actually, maybe. So we want the adder here to output 7. But we don't have any more. We can get more adders, but... Okay. So I gotta get these two working, right? I have to give this a value of 8 somehow. Got 3 plus 5. No, it just gives 5. It just gives us 5. Interesting. This cannot connect to this, yeah. And why not? Why not? What is going on here? This is very interesting. I feel like it's gonna go far beyond me very quickly, but it's interesting. I can't circle around, can it? Why the question mark though instead of the value? That's kind of strange, right? So we got another adder. But for that one, it's fine. Why? Because the sum is connected to the memory slot? Okay, so the sum here is getting fed into the memory slot, and the value it corresponds to is being fed... Ah, okay, it's being fed back here, which changes the sum, and therefore it cannot... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I know why that isn't working. So we got 5 in there. Now what we gotta do is we gotta get another reader and another adder. And this adder I mean, we could use this adder actually. And you go in there. And this goes in here. And then this one goes here. And that one goes there. Fun. Took you long enough? No, I'm sorry. I'm just joking. You finished at just the right time. Our last man finally turned up. He and Carol should be finishing the simulator right about now. Time. His name's Time? Hey, sorry. No, his name's Fred. Hey, sorry, I know I'm a little late, but it's fine. Check out this demo I set up for the simulator. You can hit the blue test... No, that's the map. That's the board. Oh, down here. You can blue test button at the bottom to enter the simulator. It shows how your machine runs over time, which is tracked in ticks. Some modules, like latches, do something once per tick. But you don't need to understand those yet. I'm not going to let you edit this anyway. Just run the simulator forward until a latch stores 15. What's a latch? This is a latch. Store 15. Stored. It's feeding to the adder. Huh. Okay. You can run the test backward and forward or even come back later to experiment more. Cool? Huh. Cool, huh? Tick limit 4. Really? So we got 7 from 2 ticks. Okay, let's see if we can break this down a little bit. So we got forget whatever this is. Feeding into this one, and we've got a sum of 1 that gets feed into the latch. And in 1 tick, we got 1 stored, which gets sent here, which is a sum of 2 that gets added to this, which becomes a 3, and then you get more stored. Got it. This happens again, and we're at 15. Wait, I can't edit. Not allowed to edit. Cool. Stored 15. Neat, isn't it? Hard to do much with just one steady state. Now that we have machines that change over time, we can get into all kinds of trouble. Seems like Laszlo hasn't told any of us what the goal of this company is. All I know is that he has some serious East Coast money backing him and used it to hire 4 top-tier engineers. Honestly, I don't really care what he's planning. All that matters to me is it looks like a heck of a ride. This is really fun. I don't know why. Can't exactly pinpoint why I'm enjoying it, but I'm really liking it. Pretty complicated setup in that last machine, huh? Laszlo thought it'd make more sense just to let you do it yourself. But I wanted to show off my version first. Here's your chance to do it simpler. Build a machine that stores 15 in a latch, and test it in the simulator. You got it. So there's my latch. I can have more latches. No, I don't want more latches. Can I delete that? Cool. Got a number. No, it has to go to another latch then, doesn't it? Can we have more than one? No. Kingdom, hi, there seems to be a theme to today's stream. Yeah, kind of. Huh? They just ended up getting clumped together. How are you, Kingdom? Have you tried this one before? I'm finding it quite fun. I don't completely understand it, but it's intriguing me. You have? Okay, cool. Yeah, the terms get confusing to me and stuff, but so in one tick it's storing one and transferring it over. Out of time. We got only one tick to do this? Okay, if it's simpler, then it's just 15, isn't it? Yeah. Nice, I guess my version was a little more elaborate than it needed to be, but what's the fun without messing around? I mean, if you can't deal with someone buying a little toy mascot and repeatedly hiding it around your module fab, then... Do I hear? Oh shoot, gotta run. Have fun with Carol. This one is quite accurate to what we learned in computer engineering. That's so cool. That is so cool. Those ticks are actually the clock ticks of CPU. Oh, I see. Sorry this took so long, Dana. I had some unexpected delays, but the writer modules are ready. They're right at the start of every tick, kinda like latches. Instead of holding values inside, though, they take a slot number as their first input and store the other input into that slot in external memory. I'm just totally losing me here, but I'll figure it out. Set memory slot number 3 to 1 and then test to see those writers go. Okay. But the writer module's ready. They're right at the start of every tick, kind of like latches. Instead of holding values inside though, so they don't store values, they take a slot number as their first input. Okay. Okay, so the slot number 3, it'll take it as an input and store the other input. What's the other input? The other input into that slot in external memory. Okay, so here's a writer. Location of a value in memory. So the CPU that has a 3 gigahertz speed is doing 3 billion ticks per second. Ah, okay. Thanks for giving context to ticks for me. Appreciate that. Gotcha. So here's the arithmetic module. Out of time. Okay, so they take a slot number as their first input. Memory slot to write. Okay, here we go. So we want to write it to 1. Okay. So it's memory slot 3. And we want to write value 1 into memory slot 3. Right. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand. Well done, this was it. Half here while cooking. If there's a bot thing going on, I'll need your help while I'm done cooking. No worries at all, Shell. You focus on your food. We'll be able to handle it, whether it's the two of us or just me or just you. You know what I mean. What are you making for dinner, by the way? Well done. Okay, so there's no next puzzle. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it for this game and the stream actually here. I think I would like to come back to this actually. This is really intrigued me. Very much so. Thank you all for joining today. That was really great. It's been a short while since we've done an indie bundle stream, but that was really fun. I really liked Codemancer. I hope there's more of that out there. I hope more of that comes out there because it's just maybe the most fun way for someone like me to like step into that realm and try to learn a little bit about it. Silicon Zeros was really cool too. I guess these two themed up today. I liked Red Embrace also. I thought the writing could have been a little better. There's like certain repetitions and tones that just sort of just could use a little bit more work to diversify and make it even more engaging. But yeah, thanks for joining us today. Stick around for the raid. Yes, please do stick around for the raid, Shell, if you can, and to all of you as well. I think if Smitty Dog is still playing, we should go. Yeah, I want to go give him a raid because it's just a lovely chap, and I've never raided him before. We never stream at the same time. Okay, so let's do that. Here's a raid message for you all. If you want to use it on the raid. There we go. We'll be back tomorrow with Beyond Good and Evil. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks a lot for chilling, and thank you again for the raid violations. That was really lovely of you, and a happy birthday. Again, I had a lot of fun at your stream today, as usual. See you all soon. And Shell, oh man, I need to give a shout out to Shell before I go, because you were just so fucking awesome today, dude. I mean, you are all the time, but you know, thanks for helping me out earlier. Quickly and efficiently. And they're an awesome streamer, so those of you who don't know her, please go check her out. Okay, I'll see you guys on the raid. Ciao.
Oh, Fire Don't Talk, thank you for the raid, bro. I appreciate you. We were just talking about conspiracy theories. About, like, aliens and all that shit. I appreciate the raid, man. Oh, which ones? We were talking about, like, how, like, maybe really far away there could be, aliens or another species of life that is either more advanced than us and they could come and like attack us or something, or there is a thought about them like being less advanced than us, so they like come down here and try to be like friends or something like that. I don't know. I love talking about conspiracy theories. We love aliens. There's probably aliens here on Earth disguised. That is actually, I've been thinking about that. I heard that once, and I've been thinking about that for so long. It like blows my mind, but I don't think it's true. Maybe they advanced so much that they stopped attacking people. Maybe. But how was your stream? Fire Don't Talk. Yeah, I imagine the more advanced the more likely they'll find peaceful ways to connect. Stream was great. That's good, bro. That's another great thought. Like, we would have a better way to communicate than them coming here. I was just telling, how's your stream going? It's going pretty good. I don't know what to do on my Minecraft for right now, but, you know, we're just kind of doing stuff and talking about aliens. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Brain fart. Huge brain fart. The best way to take over Earth would be to wait and let humans destroy each other and then show up. That is another good point. That is a very good possibility, and I feel like, I mean, who knows? Freaking creatures could have eyes on us right now. And so they would know when to come to Earth if humans destroy it, because we are slowly destroying this world. I'm sorry. That's just my thought. I think completely we are slowly destroying the Earth. True, already doing that, yeah. A lot of people have seen UFOs, including myself. They do exist. We just don't know. And look, that's crazy, bro. I'm sure if they have eyes on us, they're having a good reality TV show. That is another true. That's very true. I would have my eyes on this planet if it were. Yeah, that's a good point. Those UFOs are just alien cameras. Bro, stop blowing my mind. Okay, actually don't stop. I'm kind of enjoying this. Because I love hearing everyone's conspiracy theories, and like what everyone thinks, because everyone thinks differently. That kind of puts a new idea in my head. Like you guys are doing right now. And I appreciate it. But what would they look like exactly? Who knows? Sorry, I can't stop. It's my purpose in this world to blow your mind specifically. You know what? I'm totally fine with that. But the UFOs are different shapes. Okay. I remember in public, massive. It's by the EX Canada admitting to governments multiple alien races, and they. Wow, really? Oh my god! Wait, that's crazy. You should check it out, the broadcast, if you haven't yet. It is so good. Alright, that sounds fantastic. And I don't know if you guys know, but I told Fire Don't Talk this. I was in